everybody, to Planetscape, Edge of the Void. I am your cosmic DM, the Grey Jedi, and these here are the Rocketeers. Say hi, Rocketeers.
Hi, Dungeon Daddy.
Okay. Last we left off, Vila and Genesis flying through the central city of Coulion 4. Ended up finding Jean-Luc pretty bent out of shape, on death's door, coming back with a shard clutched in his hand. As he reached up, it came flying to the center of Genesis's forehead, forming him into this new, well, let's call it angelic like form. He's hot. He's a hot boy. Sorry, he's a hot individual. They are non-binary. So
he went full Legolas. Just went full Legolas.
He's he they, so we can occasionally say
he is he they. Just for like, he doesn't argue the fact, and he pronounces it. I guess he would have to experiment, or any other version. But Vila ended up being just absolutely stunned and shocked by Genesis' formation. I've watched it over. You were so
at least I didn't faint like Jean-Luc. So
you're right. His death had nothing to do with that.
He died.
After a very awkward morning at breakfast, as Genesis in his grung form informs everybody of his new, let's say, adapted feelings, as he does now presume to exhibit them. The crew ended up heading off for a shopping episode where RG ended up buying the nanite armor that can go into a shield at any moment notice that he wishes, giving him a +2 as a reaction. It doesn't say that, but just put in the note somewhere for you for your reaction, just like, okay, I can do that and give myself a +2 if I need it.
Nice.
That does go up with if you get upgrades for that. So it can go up to a +5. So it's like casting shield for yourself. I believe you also bought Butters a little bit of armor.
Yeah,
you bought him the same type. He has like the nanite thing, and it has just a little bit of his head where the one single dot hovers over. Wraith ended up finding the Crimson Clouds, and the owner Sasha. A little bit of back and forth flirtation happening there, but Wraith was very much preoccupied with the other Gundam-like ship piecing together, and a few other items that he ended up wanting to pursue. And poor little Miss Pocket, Miss Kitty rather, ended up getting a very powerful Earth Terror Rock, but
oh yeah, I get that too. What does that do again?
Overwhelming feeling to get this strange square puzzle box. That is where we ended the session, as everybody ended up heading back to the ship.
What does my rock of healing do again?
So your rock, actually, I apologize that I didn't get this ready for you in time. Right here. So RG is called Reginald's Belt. It gives him the Comprehend Language spell once per dawn. He also has the nanite bronze skin armor variant. Miss Kitty has the Terra Rock, which once per day gives her 15 temporary HP for 24 hours. So that it lasts an entire day, but you have to like sit there and meditate. And then you have your puzzle box with the mysterious thing inside that you have not found, but we have discussed.
And you're also forgetting the mask.
Oh yes. Well,
the rod.
I wasn't gonna go through the meticulous. Those Miss were Kitty? Custom stuff.
Miss Kitty made out like a bandit. She got a cool pen that she's gonna give to Wraith.
Yep. There's also a shield regenerator for the ship that Wraith ended up getting, and a few other. I believe you loaded yourself up with a whole bunch of armory as well for yourself. But with that, it is a new day. The crew would go back and forth between Papa Boudreaux's and the ship. So I leave it up to you guys to pick it up where, or tell me where you slept, but it's semantics at that point, as it is morning, and Captain Orca does summon y'all to the Boudreaux table for talking.
Well, Vila spent most of that afternoon just getting foods for Genesis to try. And then we ended up well, so we've still got the rooms at the Boudreaux place, don't we?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so she probably did the same things that she did last night, and kind of awkwardly offer for Genesis to hang around while she slept, and then went to wherever they need to be.
Yeah, like I said, you guys have your guys' rest of the night and wake up to the next morning wherever you are, getting the message on your guys' tablet from Captain Orca saying, "Hey, let's meet over here."
You stay, Butter. Guard the ship, Butters.
All right.
Good.
I would have checked on Uncle Dardar to see how he was doing, see if he was still up, if he woke up or anything.
Oh yeah, he woke up. He has no memory of anything prior to the vault or anything. The last thing he remembers was losing your father's ship. He was taken over, and he remembered blacking out. And that was it. Whatever Butters did, he seems like, you scanned him with Manny. You go over. He's been like healthier than you probably would ever think he would be capable of. Even like, he's a robust man. Even as a heavy set cat, he's still in like, wow, like you would be surprised. Like, he's healthy. Like, whatever Butters did purified him inside, and like took out all something bad, like any impurities. Yeah, but your uncle's just like sitting there reading the galactic news and just goes, "This is bullshit. God damn it. I think that they're going to be able to get away with this."
She kind of leaves her personal tablet with Uncle. If you feel like it, I have informed Fox of your situation.
I've sent word to your mother last night, the first night that we arrived. I haven't gotten word back yet.
She's probably still in a drunk stupor, and won't
Well,
be...
it also takes about a little more of a couple of days to get that out there. I didn't have my card, so I had to use the ships, and you guys apparently only have the lowbrow sending messaging system, so
this is why
you guys
I'm
got to
giving
get
you...
more high range senders.
This is why I'm giving you my personal one. Has the gold standard, and you can communicate with Fox easily. He responds better to texting than calling, unfortunately. And the captain's cheap. Very cheap.
I think I'm just going to be staying here.
That's
Been relaxing. Those new people that you have on the ship, the little dwarven woman, she's fantastic. She made me these, and you see he's got like these cuffs on that are like bright buttons up. They almost look like Pip Boys, but with a flat screen. And one of them is doing his vitals, and the other one is giving him it's basically like he's got a Garmin Fitbit watch on both wrists. And goes, these are amazing. They're so compact.
Yes, the silversmiths are amazing. I'm gonna be doing a thing. I'll be back in a couple of hours to check up on you. And then
Okay.
I will give you the down low on what we will be doing next.
Yeah, sure.
She gives him a kiss on the forehead.
Oh,
And then she kind of toddles up
alrighty.
and gives him a little spending money if he wants to go and venture off onto the city and whatnot. So he's got nothing.
All right. With that, I believe everybody would meet up. Is anybody needing to do anything else? Cool. Wraith, where did you stay? But rather, who stayed at the ship?
I did.
I definitely did.
Did?
I did.
Yeah.
Okay. The both of you please make perception checks, because we'll say that you two are leaving together to head to Boudreaux's. I also, Pocket, I believe you have the names of the silversmiths.
I think so.
I might even have wrote them down because one
If
put their
anybody could
fist
put
through me.
them in, if anybody could put them in game chat for me, that'd be perfect. Because I had, ever since the switch to the computer, can't find that in my notes anywhere. So I just need to make sure I got that.
Isn't it on Discord in the lore?
No, that's the Doze Wars.
Doze Wars. Yeah, I'm gonna put it in lore, but I don't think anybody else but me and Flight can type in there. So yas, cool. Thank you.
Oh, did you beat me to it?
Yes,
Okay.
Bellerin.
Yeah.
Bellerin was the one who made those. Cool. Thank you. It
an-
was bugging me, and I needed it in my own land. I'm bad.
I got a 9
Um,
on perception.
For 9 perception, Wraith
15.
15. Okay.
These low.
You, RG, you continue walking on, but Wraith, you're walking out, and off into the side, you see a purple tiefling woman, red faux hawk with a hood up over, and you're locking eyes, and she's looking at the ship.
Is it the same person from
You didn't
I'll-
stealth out of her shop, and you just went straight back to.
Oh, yeah.
She followed. She
Yeah.
tailed you. She was like, and now she's sitting here like, this is impressive. This is the ship that he
I'll
was
walk over
talking
to her.
about.
I'll walk over to her and say, "Nice ship, ain't it?"
You weren't kidding now. Woo. She is beauty.
Yes. And the weapons. Loved weapons.
Yeah, but those aren't original.
Some are,
I
some
can
aren't.
track down the original ones for you if you want. Get this puppy back and the olden time type of oh yeah, that'd be perfect.
I'm gonna probably hate this, but what's the cost gonna be? What's the cost?
Oh well, finding the part is it's gonna be costly. Then the part itself, then installation. Get her all back. I could probably get it up 250K.
Ouch. Ooh, my soul, my wallet, my soul.
I'm just saying the value of this ship as is, I wouldn't even give you 50,000 credits for it. It once had a value of 1.3. Look how
Okay, and how much is this? Are you saying just because you want the ship? I want to do an
I
inside check.
mean,
19.
obviously she wants the ship. She followed you here.
Gonna be mad at you.
Listen, I'm just saying. Uh, if you're looking for the pot, I'm here. I can get anything you need.
I believe that. I believe that. I, oh, I still want that. All those weapons. Ah,
I am holding back.
how about you give me your contact information and I'll talk to the rest of the crew. Maybe we can work out a deal or something.
You just see this like thin sheet of glass that's been etched with laser, like a business card that just says Sasha's Mechanics.
Okay. I'll contact you soon. Yeah. And I start walking towards the ship. In my head, I'm still thinking, Miss Kitty, 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 Miss Kitty.
Right.
I
You're a
hear
bit
you,
too
sugar.
far for her to hear. But yeah, you hit up the crystal. I would have to say at this point you could just like fuck. Miss Kitty,
on
you are
speed
getting
dial.
like
Speed dial. Speed dial.
All you see is the emergency number.
Miss Kitty's trying to ignore it because she's having breakfast with Papa Boudreaux, and she's going, nope, not answering it, not my problem yet. I haven't had my third cup of coffee. Not doing it. Too early in the morning. What did he do now?
All you just hear is it just goes off every other.
Just puts him on mute.
all right. You that
And then I
that
reluctantly start calming the captain too.
happens.
Captain's
Okay.
gonna kill you.
The hell? What the hell do you want?
I found a lot of weapons that you would love that would fit perfectly on the ship.
Oh my God, Rafe! It is too early in the morning for you to try to commit a budget crisis.
And I got us a shield generator.
Well, that's helpful.
Sorry. Just the immediate shift in tone. What the fuck are you doing? Oh, that's good.
So no more so we can actually have shields when Jean-Luc loads something up
Oh,
by running into stuff.
right. Well, we'll get.
Oh yeah, that reminds me.
We'll get.
I also tap a control that randomly place a fire alarm beep in Jean quarters randomly in a different corner.
Right. Okay. Will you just get your ass over here and tell Oswald to come too?
Okay, but we really need to make this deal. Oh, the weapons.
Ray, if we get enough money, maybe I'll talk to Vila about budget.
I'll put in all my share of the ship into getting the weapon.
No, Rafe, I'm done with the conversation now. I will see you when you get here.
But
We have more work, motherfucker. Get here now.
but stupid captain, I'm gonna lock him back up in that room again.
I love it.
can't believe I ate this whole sleeve of cookies.
You all arrive at Papa Boudreaux's as Papa and Tanish and Eloine are discussing with the captain, and you guys hear a little bit of commotion at the start with Eloine's like, I don't care if it may be dangerous. We must act first. Captain's like, I ain't risking everybody just for a suicide mission. It's crazy. Not if you act as you're trying to hand me over. And then they see you all begin to walk in, and you hear a little bit more stiffened up. And so they're like, oh, about time. Papa just looks at him and goes, it's quite all right. No. Everyone take your seats. And you see like everyone, there's like a kind of like a long banquet table that's there. And Papa Boudreaux presses a button, and you see the planet begin to come up in a 3D version of the table on it. Goes,
I'm gonna stop
Right
RG from poking.
no, right through. Right.
Fascinating.
To be fair, I was gonna do that too, but I was worried that it would disrupt it.
So
It's like you guys have never seen a hologram before.
Well, they're fun to poke.
Yeah,
haven't
they
s-
are. As Miss Kitty kind of swats at a star.
I haven't seen one. This is neat.
They taste like cotton candy.
Okay, I think the Papa Boudreaux might be getting a bit mad at us, not concentrating.
Papa just sitting there, just like,
carry on.
right. Well,
Look,
There's
it's
been a
morning
bit-
time. This is what happens.
there's been a bit issues here on Coolio. Some of my associates have been getting trouble from a certain military around. Apparently, they've been frequenting the planet, and well, we haven't been able to act upon anything due fact that, well, we didn't have any right control. We're not a highbrow organization, as one would most call. But now that we're part of the Omega Polystratus, we have certain, let's say, immunities to these rights. Now, we told them, and unfortunately, they have denied our acknowledgement of this. And looks over the dealer. I think that may be an issue going forward for them. And just because I would love to hire a crew to see if anyone could take care of this situation.
Kitty
What?
looks at the captain.
What occupying force is it that seems to be ignoring such a generous nudging?
Damn Vorpal platoons.
That's a
Make
shit.
everybody make a history check.
I was gonna ask. Purple platoons. You said
I will
history?
let you know anybody who rolls over 15, just let me know.
23.
17.
17.
Cool. Wraith?
No.
Nope.
Miss
Yeah,
Caggins.
you're kind of holding on to that card and looking at it and goes, I want that fucking parts. I want those fucking parts.
Yeah.
Um
My,
The rest of you would know Vorpal platoons are like my version of Warhammer soldiers. Like they are extremists to some point. They are incredibly dangerous, and they are forceful to anyone who says otherwise. They run their section mostly in quadrants
We kind of
in
fucked up on our branding by also being vocal. Or maybe
They-
there's a
they-
good thing.
they mainly patrol quadrant 3. You guys are currently in quadrant 2 of the universe. It's spaced out in 4 different quadrants. You guys are in quadrant 2 in the Serpent Eye Nebula currently, and that is the galaxy. And to go further deeper into it, you are on Kulian 4 in the Crooks. Kyle, I'm not going to bother because it's not necessary, but I think you guys understand where I'm getting at. Bless you.
Thank you.
Yeah, they're horrible people. They're the type of people that they would just take people prisoner, like like they take for people who are at home, this part is a bit graphic for the backstory and lore. They take children to raise them in their army as soldiers. They kind of do a whole mind. They do. It's just a modified memory. They make them think that they've always been there, and they fight in the wars. It's a pretty gnarly thing, and even to today's, they're not allowed. Other than Quadrant 2, there was an old war that they ended up winning the rights to patrol that area, and they have heavy military forces out in different sections. Currently, he does tell you guys their basic kind of Vorpal platoon soldiers, which they have themselves adorned black and green armor. It's like all black with the inlays and different parts with green. They have the only thing I can really think of is like a Fallout 3 helmet, like the very iconic version helmet like that. Nobody very much sees their faces, and rumor has it that they don't presume to look like themselves. The last person who was unmasked, face came with the mask. So again, I apologize if anybody is uncomfortable with that. I understand bad things are very bad, and I try to run a very safe, but some things are very dark, and that's just one section. These guys aren't the bad ones. They're more of like the grunts. Like they're the basic ones, but if you guys see black and red, run. I won't be putting them in this game. You have no worries. This is just
Aw.
I mean, hey, if you guys want to go, I will give you the whole campaign of killing those guys.
So black and
We
red
could-
uniforms run.
Welcome to the jungle.
Yeah.
Raised on the top of the fucking gun, Jean Luc's.
We
Viola's got
kind
her
of-
own little TIE fighter type thing.
We kind of fucked
So-
up on our branding by also being vocal.
So now that I actually
no, it's you guys are not like when you say Vorpal sword, people aren't like terrified because of the Vorpal. They don't think that's associated because Vorpal is
saying
a
that-
very common word out in the galaxy.
I'm saying that in character.
Right. It's one of those like if you hear someone's like, "Oh yeah, I'm part of the Vorpal platoon," like they would have to wait until they heard platoon in order for them to go, "Oh no." It'd be worse than that, but I'm exaggerating.
So I'm going to say after that, oh, those guys suck.
Uh-huh.
So,
Yes. Now, hell yes. Hell yes. You
Aren't
I
Where-
don't know your name. I'm sorry.
Oh,
We call him RG.
Looks at Tanish, and as soon as you say that, and he goes, "That, RG, pleasure to officially meet you. I apologize if I've been so busy and rudely misplaced other ones of your names here." He goes
That's a-
through and just goes, "Wait, Jean's still sleeping?" And Tanisha looks over
Yeah.
and goes, "He's still in the coma." He goes, "Dear. Poor
He-
boy."
He saw a sexy person and just passed out. It happens.
I'm sorry you forgot. I bested you in a hammer a planet or so ago. But I know sometimes it just happens.
Oh, yeah. I remember now.
And I'm surprised he hasn't.
Oh, yeah. I remember now. Yeah.
And
All right. Well, Miss Vila, I would like to hire y'all. What are the prices?
She goes, well, I will consult with my team. Miss Kitty, what are the prices?
mind link, it depends on the severity of the mission. What will be the collateral damage? What will be the
Pardon, I'm getting called away for a moment. Y'all still do the
They're out
RP
ahead.
side.
That depends on the situation. The severity of the missions, what I've heard from yelling that we need to do this yelling. This depends. The collateral damage to the ship. The
So what would you price, like, the mind link goes both ways, doesn't it?
yes.
So what would you roughly price the mission that they're asking us for right now?
Well, it is the Volpal platoon. They are very bad news. What would be a reason? Okay, now mind link and
Mi-
off. What would be a reasonable and doable price? I want to say 1 million.
Do we
Well,
miss the cookie planet? Because if we miss the cookie planet,
No,
that's
because
more.
no.
Cookie Planet is technically in Earth
Later.
weeks, 2 weeks away.
And I'm going to assume this mission's going to be on this planet still.
Yes.
Okay, so I want to say
You guys already know that it's going to be a few days to gear up for everything and to get everything ready. Like that's been talked about, but now it's just finalizing like what are we going to do once we're out there, you know? And
So-
Eloise has her thing. You guys
Miss
heard
Kitty.
slightly what her idea was.
Yeah, Miss Kitty kind of mind links to John Wraith. How much is the total price for the thing that you want?
Does he have any connections so we can get a discount at
No.
Sasha?
Mind link to yours. What's the total price of what you want?
Oh, I just showed her an image of the place that that I went into. They have
All the
everything.
things.
And DM question:
The things
Yes.
over things over
how
things.
much? How
Total
much
price.
was the last mission? How much did
I
he
don't.
pay
You
us
guys
for the
got
last mission?
100,000, but it got split between all of you, and a percent of it went to the ship as well. The ship takes an even cut to make sure to
Does.
manage,
Because we
you know,
set it up that way.
expenses and everything else.
Just ask for if he can put it in a word with Sasha's what's it?
And
Sasha's
considering
marvelous
that you
mechanics.
guys are getting most of your ship paid for by a huge conglomerate with a person that is a manager on your ship, basically all of
300,000?
your expenses are being covered. So the ship's profit will go up. See,
Yeah.
Omega Polystratus isn't about this drop 250 grand or K just for you guys to get a piece of the ship. It's like, is your ship operable? Is it working? Okay. Beep. Ends the call. Talk to me when it's broken.
So it's
Damn tech support.
damn tech support. I had to deal with damn tech support today at work. Anyway, besides the point, so it's 250K, K thousand, 100,000.
just ask if he can buy us.
250K for everything to get done and installed.
Just ask if he can buy us the ship from Sasha's Marvelous Mechanics private
And
stock.
how much is that ship?
Don't worry about it. Just
Yeah, no.
I give her the
It's
serial number.
upwards to $13 million for
Yeah,
the
no.
completion of all of the ships, which all of you would need to have a helm for.
Disconnect from Wraith, reconnect to Vela. Say 300K.
I will note when it is fully connected, it is badass when it's like, because it's transformer styled into an actual ship, and there's 5 different sections of bridges on the ship that come out. So it's like when you guys transform, there's like one central hub that goes into like a circle where each hub is.
So Voltron?
And yeah, but there's like dome style bridges that look like it's a chess symbol on it, and that's where you guys are currently would be sitting, would be on the chest as it.
I just like the idea of upgrading our
This the last time anybody looked up an image of this, it had a mech holding a moon throwing it.
that's
So
300K.
since you're asking for us specifically, and we've had some recent changes with the ship's profile, 300K for us specifically.
So the first deal also accompanies Jean-Luc's part of the debt, which sunk me at least 3 million galactic credits. Now I'm ready
Shit.
to be reasonable with a price.
Okay, what would
Let
you
us
offer
haggle.
then? I'm happy to
I'll be-
haggle.
That's the whole point.
Allow me to offer a counter for you. You asked 300. I would probably half in that. Give you another 150.
150.
That's what I can do, right?
What's the outcome you want? Do you want them to like go away for a little bit or go away for a lot of bit?
Now, I've been reading the terms and conditions of Omega Polystreus's clauses, and technically, it's up to you. I recommend you teach him never to come back to Coolio.
200.
Make a persuasion check, and I will let you know. Hold on.
And I
Okay.
wait.
And
Yeah, I don't think I can do anything. Never mind. I'm not the bard or the cleric.
You have to be a
I-
27. I
Okay,
just
I
rolled.
can.
He is a very persuasive person.
I can do that though. Oh, not with that, but I have lucky now, motherfucker. So
Yes, you do, because our
So-
players did level up. Sorry to forget to announce, because of Jean-Luc's death, that did give everybody enough milestone
Yep.
points to get
So
up there.
let's say I'm sitting next to Vila and I have 4 appendages out right now, and I will basically clap one of them on Vila's shoulder. Yeah, and in that I'll bolstering magic for a moment.
What does that do again?
what does that do?
That gives a D3 to an ability check.
Did you also use guidance, Vila?
No, I didn't use my own guidance because that would have taken an action to do. I'd like obviously he would see me doing that. So
Abuse guidance.
a D3, you said?
Yeah, you get a D3.
You could, if you hit, so what the way that it is if you hit a 1, it's a 1. If you hit a 4, it becomes a 3. All right.
25.
He looks at you and goes, Vila,
He
you're
can make it.
outstanding.
He can make a counter offer. Like, it doesn't have to be the end of the negotiation.
Vila, you're outstanding. If I only wish that you found your way into my line of work, I feel that we would have a very good kingship in business. But unfortunately, 150 is where I stand. I think that's very well met, considering I just got done doing $100,000 deal. 100,000
175.
credit.
Meet in the middle, 175.
Maybe I should request somebody from the office.
Take the 150, Vila. Don't be
Fine.
greedy. First thing about haggling or negotiation, always start high and haggle in the middle.
Question.
A-
170.
A complete yes.
Yes.
No. This is for our host here. If they have cash, can we take it from them?
I say, find his keepers.
Yeah,
But
sure,
I would like to ask if you find anything useful, share the benefits. Allow us to look through certain technologies, certain things. That's all. No taking. Whatever you find is yours. But if it looks interesting to us, just allow us to take a peek.
Can you
Agreeable.
also throw in a word with Sasha's Marvel with mechanics, other
Sasha.
side business? Yes.
Woo, that girl, she's a wild one.
Yes, I know.
That was a part. That was one of Jean-Luc's debts that I paid off.
I'm not talking about John Luke. I'm trying to get into her good side so I can get a couple of things that I really want
Well, son,
from her, from her, from her other business.
is that a euphemism,
That's,
kid? I
that
don't know what
sounded
these
like-
childrens are using for slang for things now.
Vela stands up and holds out her hand. 151 and apparently wingmanning Wraith.
No, not wing.
Yeah, wingmanning. Nope, that's what you get. And you're getting wingmaned.
You look like Vila did when we talked about Genesis.
Yeah, you do.
151.
150, and I will get you your connection with Sasha's little enterprise.
Cool.
Okay.
I
I'll take it.
guess she shakes on it.
Okay, child, I'm gonna have to teach you how to haggle because once somebody is dead set on a price, there's no moving them. No way, no how.
I
I-
had to try again. Like, I'm not gonna just say
No.
It
yes.
reminds me of the old Pawn Stars game where the people walk in, and if you offer a bad price, they get angry. He was just like,
Yeah.
"Nah, I'm good."
I mean,
Yeah.
there are ways to get prices lower, but that usually requires breaking bones and
Now that the agreement has come,
kidnapping people. But
the hologram of the planet zooms into a section not too far, about 2 days travel on for a speeder, we'll say, a hovercraft, and it would take a little bit of time for you guys. They have a industrial one with a type of trailer unit that comes to the back of it that connects. It kind of has like a 2-seat front, and then it cuts off, and then it has a hover camper is what you
Shotgun.
guys are getting. A hover camper, let's say. But yeah, you guys are led to it, and it goes, well, there she is. This puppy will get you there 2 days time.
2 days there. 2 days. 2 days time there.
You don't want to be taking your ship over. They have sensors and turrets ready.
is
This
this the
one's
best
been
you,
outfitted for stealth.
is this the best you have?
Do not be picky on what the con man is giving
Rafe,
us.
as you say that, make a perception check.
Uh, 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18
I swear these children do not have manners. Oh Lord have mercy.
So things acting up. Good roll. 21.
21. On top of the front cab, you see what looks like to be a laser turret on the front of where the cab is. That one is outfitted for long range, goes up to 600 to 1200 yards. So just like how you would like how D&D does 20 to 60, this is 600 to 1200 feet for the sniper. Up on top has a
I take that
Gatling,
back.
has a
Last one-
Gatling style artillery unit that has a shield that comes up. And he goes, "You guys are gonna be needing it. It's rough
think-
terrain out there, and on top of all the bandit marauders and, well, frankly, all the worms that are out there, y'all probably gonna need to fight them off. So we got this thing all decked out."
Did he give us we saw a map of the we have a map for
Yeah,
tracking
no,
and
you
all
got
that.
there's
Okay.
a commute, like it get sent to your guys's arrays.
Okay. And we also is there a visual on the compound that we're going to be?
Currently they have the area of where it was.
Mhm.
They don't have it because it's like it's been scrambled. They can't get images from there right now. Something's blocking that area. They have a whole outpost there, so
Oh, it could be jamming
he does
signals,
go and he goes,
anti-magic
"Where?
jamming signals.
The ridge over here on the south side of the compound will have an out ridge where y'all can park the vehicle if y'all need to do a more stealthier mission. But I wouldn't stay there for too long. Patrols come every 24 hours on the outer grounds."
You have any pictures of anyone that walks in and out of the base freely?
The only thing, not technically, but we do have, well, to be frank, and he puts down a tablet, and you see that there's 4 of these Vorpal platoon soldiers strapped up onto chains with their heads bowed down, like looking like they're either passed out or sleeping.
Can you?
Papa, my dear, where are these gentlemen now?
They're down the hall. We gave them a sedative. They were being very ornery.
I'll be right back.
The
And Rafe starts going off towards where they're located.
Miss Kitty follows.
Ooh, me too.
Okay.
I want to take a scan of their face so I can use my disguise thing about that I just got.
Yeah, he points over to a door that looks like it has like a stone spiral staircase that goes twists like 4 or 5 times as it goes under. And it's like the glass room from Resident Evil with all the lasers, but there's no
Oh
lasers
dear
in this.
Lord, no.
Yeah, so it's like glass floors, glass walls, glass ceiling, stone on the opposite side of it with these jagged lines, like metal lines that come through with these little digits that go through it. And you see these 4 dudes stranded up. 2 of them, it's been healed up for a long time, but they have these wires that go from the part side of their mouths that go out to the side of their neck. You see as these metal fissures and plates cover their throats, and this solid metal bar of electrical machinery of like different folds and things as it
We're now in a room where there's a door to the room.
you see one is currently active now the moment yet like Wraith like storms in Like one of them comes through. The other ones, you have no idea, but one is like standing there. Like
Is he about my size?
he's a bit taller. He's beefy.
Is there
Like
armor around us?
I'll come
he
up.
honestly looks like he's like the Undertaker in his prime.
Oh, nice.
I'll come up and
That
start
is-
poking him. I'm trying to get him to say something. Poke, 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 poke.
Wraith
poke.
Hane, he's gonna bite your fingers off. Please step away from him.
But I need to hear his voice.
Is any of their stuff around? Like the stuff that they were wearing before
Oh
Scrub
yeah,
Out?
for sure. Both all four of their armor gear are laid out on a table that are over there.
I want to take some of that with us.
No, yeah, we're gonna need the armor. Did they have any helmet?
Everything is there.
Yeah, we're gonna need the armor. I still need a sample of this guy's voice.
I can try two things. First off, is there a chair nearby?
A chair?
A chair. Yeah, just a chair.
There's a stool, like a little doctor's wheelie stool.
Okay, Miss Kitty grabs that. She kind of puts it to the far wall away from the prisoners, and then she just sets herself down all daintily, crossing her legs, hands folded neatly on her lap. And she looks at the one that's being active.
Okay.
What is he doing?
Nothing is registering in his mind.
I'm now going to
Make
do...
an insight check. And since you rolled correct and knew about them before, you can do this one with advantage.
Let's try an advantage roll. 17.
You heard rumors that highly condensed experiments are done on all of the soldiers, where they have taken out the ability. It's like a POW thing. You're going to get a number only, and they're not going to say a dang word, because that's how they've been born, raised, bred. And
They
in
took
your
thoughts.
mind is nothing. You can keep it open and see if like Wraith talking to him spikes anything.
Start speaking numbers, hon.
I'll just say, I heard that
He's not going to
Warple
no,
platoon are
Wraith.
pussies.
Wraith.
I'm just trying to get a
Tongues. What did he say?
You hear like basic numbers, like English numbers, but it's like he's not registering to speaking the English. He's saying it in a different dialect.
That's why I said tongues. I'm casting tongues so I can tongues so I can understand what he's saying in the different dialect that he's doing.
Yeah, no, it's just numbers. That's his
Just
numbers. It's the numbers aren't significant. I will let you know, meta. It's kind of like every soldier has a number that's given to them.
Wraith, for the last time, start going through some numbers. That's the only way he's
5, 10, 15, 20, 3, 4, 8, 9, 7, 3,000, 89, 88, 69, 44.
Wraith, make me a wisdom saving throw, please.
Okay.
I'm scared. What is this gonna do?
What's go with
So, pact for tongues.
22.
Cool. You get a sudden, you get an urge. Miss Kitty, you watch in a blink of an eye, Wraith look at him, start saying numbers. And the next thing you know, he's holding his crystal blade with no like the crystal handle with no blade, and he has it right up to the chest of this guy. It was in an instant. But Wraith is holding it there, and Wraith, you get this sudden feeling, and a voice comes over you saying, Imagine he had become to speak.
Didn't hear what you just said.
Oh, yeah. He says, imagine. That's all you had to do. Make him speak. Champions really strong. Champions really strong.
Okay, did you get anything from those numbers?
She's watching Wraith a little bit.
You have that like thing to his chest, and he's pushing in a little bit.
I am going to do.
Hey, Ray.
You're not there.
I said I came with.
No, you didn't.
No, you didn't.
Oh, I was muted. Maybe you guys didn't hear me. I tried to. I
No.
said earlier. I said earlier that I was going to make eye contact with this guy. But all right.
No, we haven't heard you unless it's the meeting. That was about it.
It's fine then. I'm not there.
Honey, step away.
I just stand there and my handle starts glowing slightly, and the small blade starts popping out.
Great. Stand away.
But so did you get anything useful?
He is broken. He is battered. He is unrepairable.
DM, when you were saying
Are
in
you-
his language, was that telepathy or was that verbal from them?
Verbal.
I don't.
Verbal.
So they did say something.
Yeah, it just
You
said in
did
a
say, but it was only numbers.
So so there's nothing that we can do to bring them back to normal?
Not right now, no.
There is, but it's going to require.
No, this is me just asking Miss Kitty.
Maybe. But since him jibber jabbering some bunch of numbers should be enough for you to at least copy his tone, correct?
Yeah. So
Then
there's no further use to him with him.
No, leave him alone. We are not here to murder. Am I clear?
Well, not these guys because they're unarmed. But if we go out there, do you realize how terrible they are and how bad it is that I have to be aware of who they are? I don't know anything about space, and I know they're terrible. You will be very shocked if I slap them in the face a lot.
As of right now, we did what we had to do. You have collected the items that you needed.
Can we take one with us?
I mean, one of those guys?
Yes.
That is a terrible plan.
We can take one of the ones that are asleep.
What are they going to tell you?
They might be useful later on.
Oh, what? Shielding?
Don't worry about it.
I would suggest ask Papa first. And using somebody as collateral for attempt to negotiate might
No negotiation. No
No.
negotiation.
No. The job is to get them off the planet and never come back. Does
Yes,
not mean we have to murder.
But if we shove them into a ship that launches into space, I do believe I still get the win.
Do you think that these guys will willingly this planet?
No, but taking one of them that with us to use as a meat shield that could also probably brutally
I'm not gonna-
murder us.
I'm not going to
Bad
use him as a
idea.
meat shield.
Or
Heck,
killing them and
all
using
we
them as an
all we really
individual.
need is his torso and head.
No.
This is getting a lot more grim than I was expecting. I just wanted the armor. Are you
And you
your
have the
respo-
armor.
Right, that this is if you want to go this route, it's your responsibility. Take care, and I'm going to go back out.
Miss Kitty gets up. And she kind of looks at the poor broken souls at the moment. Does she get anything from the? You said there's 4, right?
Yeah.
Does she get anything from the 3 that are asleep?
Go ahead and make me wisdom save.
Oh dear. I need to boost my wisdom. I'm gonna use a talisman, so that's a D4. No, I wanted to roll the D4, not cancel it. That's a 13.
All right. You don't get anything, but because these guys are knocked out, you do see flashes of the inside of the outpost that's there. Very large. It seems like there's a natural resource on Coolions like oil, but it's more for intergalactic travel for ships, like the FTL drive, the fuel
Mhm.
for that. This planet is flooded with it, and they're trying to get resources from it. They have like this oil pipeline type outpost that's there. Out of what you've seen, there's a lot of people. But you do get this guard's regimen, and it seems like the west side of the gate seems to have a better possible approach. You don't know how many people, but overall, that seems like the better way to go. And instead of having you guys possibly sneak around the entire complex, maybe going west side is a better start.
Interesting. And now, DM, have the one that's awake roll a wisdom saving throw.
That's a natural 7 with a 2 for mod.
He's now in fear. And she moves. May the stars have mercy on her soul. And she closes the door behind her and the last one to leave. As she drags Wraith with her.
You all leave this locking area, and Pop goes, "Not much out of him, right?"
Oh no, I have the layout of the post. They seem to be mining the your fuel resource in that area. And we have a better option of going through the west gate. And there's a lot of people. So this will be, we have to be extremely careful.
I'd like to
Emphasis
bring
on
one of them with us.
extremely.
Looks back over at Vila. All right, 151.
And I'd like to bring one of them with us.
You guys definitely better than I thought. Okay, well, truck is yours. Directions are yours. Fully outfitted. Restockable with any weapon ammunitions that you have. And if well, if you need any backup, just let us know.
Are you sending someone along to watch us this time? And I'll motion. I'm assuming Tanish is there. And say, are you coming along?
She looks over at Papa and goes, "That's not a bad idea." She just, bitch.
Haha.
Well, darlings, it seems like I'm stuck with you for a little bit longer.
Oh, this would be wonderful warm up for you when you tackle your brother later down the line. You have been in Cuckoo La La Land for God only knows how long.
No, that's
That's
not
Eloise.
Tanish,
That's Eloise.
Eloise.
Yeah.
I'm bringing John Luke's girlfriend.
Before they leave, she's gonna go up to Papa Bujo. If and when we do get back, I would like to speak to you about a matter that is regarding a certain client or acquaintance of yours. Someone
Okay.
part of the Fauve Tundra clan. Also, what was the name of the planet that we were on?
Where?
I don't. What's
The
it?
tree planet.
The tree planet.
Lafora.
A certain black tabaxi that you were dealing business with on Lafora.
Oh, okay.
He goes by the name of Northwind.
Yeah. You know him?
He's my older brother.
Oh shit. I didn't want to presume.
Let me reintroduce myself again. I am Lady Dusty of Clan Tundra of the Fauve family.
Make an insight check.
Oh, just give myself a chill. Insight. Ooh. Dirty 20 plus 23.
23.
Yes.
He has this face of solemn understanding, a little bit of guilt.
Oh, don't give me that look, sugar. It is perfectly fine. I do have some news for you, but I will share that with you at a later date when we get back.
Well, I think y'all should start making your way.
We will see you in 4 days.
Like, go punch those a-holes.
But here's where we're going to take a quick break, everybody. So we'll be back very soon.
Yeah. That's all, folks.
No, we'll be back. We said we'll be back. We'll be back.
We'll be back. We'll be back. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
thank you for the brief break as we had our bathroom breaks and to get our foodie snacks and drinks and whatnot. So as we left, these guys were gearing up to get ready to head out to the outpost where the Vorpal platoon are stationed currently. As you guys begin to head off, Tinish and everybody in the vehicle, it's kind of like a camper situation. They have like these bunks, two like single bunks with like the little blinds that go over so you guys can have your space. But as you guys are going through, she goes, with the information, because we'll say that Miss Kitty spends a little bit of time with Tinish telling her what she saw for in the outpost so she can try to get a digital layout of it, puts out onto the screen and does a little bit of a battle strategic plan. And with us going to the west, you know, it seems like we have ourselves a little bit of a game plan here.
Rafe walks through looking like the guy that was chained up.
What the hell? Who let him out?
I deactivate my little disguise
Oh, Lord.
thing.
You're about to
Yeah.
get shot, right?
Just testing it out. All part of the plan. All part of the plan.
Having the disguises, did you guys take all or just that one suit?
All of them.
All of them? Okay, so you guys have at least 4.
I'm not getting in that filthy, disgusting, smelly thing.
I'll
Fair
clean it
enough.
out before
I
we get
am
there.
not getting in that filthy, disgusting thing.
I can absorb anything basically in there if I, just like in the one.
But do you really want to absorb the odor?
I don't have a nose.
But we do.
Fair enough.
I mean, it's bad enough that that one time Kitty got stuck in the sewer on that one mission and the smell just lasted for weeks.
The first chance we get into space, I'm shoving you in an airlock.
Why? That wasn't my fault. That was technically the captain's fault that time.
I told you
usual.
we will never speak of this again. Oh, don't worry, you will have oxygen, but I'm shoving you out of the airlock the first chance we get in space.
But is
Rough.
that before or after we tried to get more of that stuff from Sasha's
First
Marvelous-
chance we get in space, you go bye-bye in airlock.
but but they even had stuff for
Bye-bye
you. They had
in
stuff for you.
airlock.
They had stuff for you.
I don't care. You spoke of the taboo. You must suffer the consequences now.
I mean, it was worse for Jean-Luc. We actually had to shave his head.
Yeah, he did, and he had such pretty hair then too. Not anymore. It never grew out the same.
And bleaching the captain was kind of fun. His fur hasn't gotten back to its normal sheen yet.
No,
Oh.
and we all bathed in that tomato gunk stuff for a week.
Yeah. That reminds me. I need some ideas to get. Is the captain with us?
No, he's back at Papa's.
Okay. Yeah, I
Did
need some
Manny come
ideas.
with us?
Manny is currently installing with the Doze Wars the new shield replicator.
I need some ideas to get back at the captain.
What did he do now?
He's the captain.
And I'm
When
going
you say that, I don't know why, but I just had It's a hustle. Bam, bam, bam. Start playing in my head.
I mean,
And I'm going back to repeating what I just said. What do you do now?
he wouldn't let me get what I wanted from the store.
And how much
Bring
was the
him
thing?
this.
And how much was the thing from the store?
I told him I would give up my share for like the next 5 missions, but no.
How
Bring
much was
him
it?
the smell. Bring him the smell.
Bring him to the smell.
Bring him the smell from the suit smell. There you go.
Huh. There was this thing a while back that humans used to use as pranks. I think it was called vapor crap. It was like a little spray bottle that you can just spray in a room and then it'll last for a couple of hours.
You mean a stink bomb?
Yes.
Of course, up here, I don't know if they still out again for a moment. I don't know if they still make them, but it was like this the square packet thing.
Mhm.
You just had a squeeze on it, and it'll expand, and it will literally explode, and you got like this nasty stink bug smell filling up the
Oh.
whole room.
I was thinking about the liquid shit spray.
We'll have to add it to the list with the if we look for it in some ruins, for, like with the mint.
I know where I can find some, I think.
Mint
Oh, that'd be great for the mojito.
No, not mint.
mojito.
The mojito.
Well, maybe they do have.
Mojito, potato. We're fine.
I wonder if they have some down there. I mean, they had a lot of stuff. Okay, yeah. Rafe just walks away thinking up of stuff that he wants from the store.
All right.
I'm gonna go watch as we drive.
RG,
Driving.
as you are heading up to the
Autopilot.
front and you're gonna go watch the drive, make a perception check with advantage as you're also watching the scanners.
Okay, with advantage. 8.
8. Okay. Everybody, please make me a dexterity saving throw.
Oh dear Lord.
And I don't see it coming, right?
Oh. 19.
19 as well.
Highest of 5s.
Right.
12.
And a 20 from Vila. Alrighty. Everybody but Wraith passes. Wraith, you fall prone. Everybody is holding on as on the scanners as it comes up late due to some type of cloaking mechanism that may be out there. Tanish goes, everybody hold on. RG, you see a wire that's going across these 2 rock basin type like archways, and as you do, the front of the wheels of this thing get, you see the vehicle comes to a dead stop on the sand, and as you see coming along 2 trucks, men on turrets and other men with rocket launchers come around the side. You see they all hop up onto the truck, both of them, like all the guys are now like onto the truck and they're all aimed at you, and you hear in some type of other dialect, Miss Kitty, you're getting the get out and surrender, give us everything that you have right now. And as soon as this guy's locking up, all of you feel the ground shake. Coming up from the ground, engulfing both vehicles, is a worm. Gargantuan in size as it engulfs both of these vehicles in. Slams itself onto the ground and it curls back as it looks over to where your truck is. Tinish goes, hold on, presses a button as the as the hovercraft ends up doing this kind of like refit shape as it drops 2 of the panels and prepares another 2 underneath, and you see the front. Let's punch it as it goes, and you see the worm crawls into the ground. You can see it trailing behind you, keeping up. And that's where we're going to end tonight's session, as next session will be a chase in the desert.
This is one of my
I
greatest
am
fears.
your cosmic DM. Thank you, everybody, for joining us tonight. For my Rocketeers, would you please sign off? Pocket, please go first.
Hi, lovely Miss Pocket. He picks on me for reasons. I know this. I play the lovely Miss Kitty. My camera keeps moving. Stop it. I do the art things, the TikTok things, kind of the TikTok things. I'm more active on Instagram. I draw. Don't forget to do your taxes.
All right.
Concleod, you'll find me at Concleod on Twitch and TikTok, variety streamer and overall funny and geeky things. Also, remember, tax fraud is only fraud if you get caught. And just that one's out
We
there.
do
for,
not
Doofus.
endorse tax fraud. I didn't think I had to say this a fucking second time.
Oh my god, that
Damn
hurt.
it.
And you'll also see me as the DM for Evils of Syracuse in Discord. Feel free to jump into fun times there as well.
He's just saying that because he hasn't done his taxes yet.
No, I'm actually waiting for my money to come from my perfectly legitimate business.
You're.
Hey everybody, I play Rafe. I'm a variety streamer on Twitch. Come check me out. I play games really badly, but I have a fun time doing it. So yeah, come on, stop by.
And finally, Flight.
I'm Flight of Chaos. I help run all of this. You'll find me on TikTok and Discord at flight.o.chaos. Also, we just merch. We just opened the store as well. I'm going to be dating when we're filming this, but as of today, it's live. So yeah, get some merch.
Woohoo!
Come on by and get some merch and help us fund some cool stuff. Yeah. And although he is not here tonight due to his domain cleric, Jean-Luc could not be here. We wish him well and hope he's having a good night tonight. You can find all the previous episodes here on the YouTube channel, and come and check the Eric Dune Rising, the Friday night stream games that we have on Twitch and upload on YouTube. We also have like I said, his game Evils of Syracuse, and we also have some possible new projects coming up. So come on by, stay tuned, and keep an eye out for all the cool stuff. I would also like to note that the people who are watching, I have looked, and over 40% of our viewerships are unsubscribed. So please hit that like button, hit the bell button for the notifications for you to get more updates for when we upload our new content, and hit that subscribe button because it would really help us out. We love you guys. We'll see you in the stars. We'll see you next Tuesday. Good night.